Southwest, the home of the Timberwolves for game 1 of our varsity. On behalf of Blue Valley Southwest Basketball, I want to extend a special welcome to our guests from St. Thomas Aquinas.
Good afternoon, sports fans, and welcome to Blue Light TV Sports Live. I'm Riley Underwood, and I'm thrilled to commentate these two fantastic games here today at Blue Valley Southwest High School. Tonight we have a great match for y'all tonight between the Blue Valley Southwest Timberwolves and the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints. The boys' game will be featuring 5 experienced seniors in Kaylon Hale, Christian Reichman, Max DeFever, and Tommy Zimmerman, and big-time scorer Austin Murrah, who will all be starting tonight. We also have star sophomore guard Gino Kim coming off the bench. They'll face a Saints team that features a do-it-all big man, Keyshawn Mason, who's averaging 17 points and 7 boards per game. But we cannot forget, before the boys' game, we have the goals.
And she's a 5'7" guard, a senior, 00, Peyton Justin.
And here you can see these starters are being announced for the girls' game.
Freshman guard, number 15, Sydney Watts.
The starters for the Timberwolves will be
Amaya
Simmons, Peyton Justice, Timberwolves guard, Maddie
junior
Harrison,
number 13,
and Cindy Beck.
Amaya Simmons.
And for the girls' game,
for Aquinas, she's a 6'3" center.
St. Thomas Aquinas
number 24, Charlotte O'Keefe.
Guards Molly Hartnett and Sydney Watts. And they have
she's a
big
6'
front
junior. Forward, number 21, Sydney
and Beatrice Culleton. Culleton and O'Keefe.
And for Aquinas,
very big for the girls' game.
she's a 5'8" junior guard, number 32, Madison Skelton.
Out rebound the Saints.
And for Southwest, a senior guard, 5'7", number 24, Josara Dan. And finally for Aquinas, 6'3" center, she's a sophomore, number 42, Beatrice Culleton. And for Southwest, she's a 5'11" forward, senior, number 32, Maddie Garrettson. Aquinas is coached by Rick Hetzel, Southwest by TJ Taylor. Our anthem tonight will be at the beginning of the boys' game.
And we are just shortly right out from tip-off here. The girls' game is first, and it's a rematch of last year's 5A Kansas State Championship. Timberwolves are led by one of the best female basketball players in Kansas, Amaya Simmons, who's averaging 18 points per game. They faced off a well-rounded STA squad led by last year's Metro Coach of the Year, Rick Henson. As we said before, tipping off for the Saints, it's to be sophomore Beatrice Culleton, and she will be facing off against Sydney Beck of the Timberwolves. Culleton tipped it, but the Timberwolves gained possession. And here's Simmons, the point guard, gets it over to Beck. Guarded by O'Keefe, gets it over to Garrettson. Gant there, guarded by Hartnett. Timberwolves taking it slow. The Saints keep possession. And it'll be out of bounds. That pass, they say, will be tipped. Inbounding the ball will be Madison Skelton. She gets it inside, A mid-range shot is good by Charlotte O'Keefe.
Charlotte O'Keefe.
Those are the first 2 points of the game. Advantage goes to the Saints. Here's Simmons. Mid-range, it's good. And we're back again, tied at 2.
Make that a -7.
They get it inside, no good by O'Keefe. And Simmons now resetting the offense. She could have had an opportunity for a fast break. She opts not to. Numbers weren't in her favor. Here's Beck. Guarded on the wing by Hartnett. Gets it over to Gann. Saints playing man-to-man defense here. Gets it over Simmons for 3. No good. Rebound Colleton, and the Saints have possession here. Skelton on the corner here. Gets it over to Colleton in the middle. Top of the key. The shot is no good there by Sydney Watts. The rebound was by Simmons there. Timberwolves have possession. Garrettson lost the ball. It's picked up by Watts. Driving on Gant, Euro step. It's good.
Sydney Watts.
Sydney Watts with that basket helps the Saints get the lead. Simmons, top of the key. Up to Garrettson. Over to Gant in the corner. Gets it inside. Passes barely kept in bounds by Justice. Garrettson inside. The layup, no good. Guarded by Colleton. There's the Saints and Hardner, and that will be an and 1. She is fouled. Hartnett, her first 2 points of the game.
Pass is good by Molly Hartnett.
Increases their lead to 4.
Fouls on Jasar again. Molly Hartnett shoots 1.
3 will check in for the Saints. Simmons will bring the ball up now for the Timberwolves. Guarded by Watts, then top. Gets it over to Beck in the corner. Good defense there all around by the Saints, and there will be violation there, and it will be St. Thomas Aquinas ball.
Molly Hartnett in 4 points.
Hartnett gets it over to Thomas, gets it inside Colleton. Stripped away. Augustine gains possession for the Timberwolves. Simmons inside, no good. That was a nice pass there by Jasar again. She will be fouled, and she will shoot 2.
That was on Molly Hartnett, her first team's first.
That was on Molly Hartnett,
Amaya Simmons shoots 2.
the senior. First shot by Simmons is good.
And for Aquinas, Charlotte O'Keefe and Madison Skelton. Maddie Garrettson in for Southwest.
Maddie Garrettson checks back in for the Timberwolves. Simmons' second shot is good. She makes both of them. Now she has all 4 points for the Timberwolves. Pump fake there by Elsmari. Gets it over to Hartnett. Inside. Double teamed. Hartnett driving, and her shot is good.
Molly Hartnett.
She has 5. Gant closely guarded by Skelton. Gets it over to Simmons. Simmons driving, and that shot is good.
Amaya Simmons.
She has 6. Out of bounds now. The Timberwolves will take possession. We've played 5 minutes in this first quarter, and Jaylee Hicklin will check in for the Timberwolves here. And Augustine will run the point. Hicklin with the ball here, gets it over to Hale. Tripped up there. Referees didn't call anything. Hicklin, pump fakes. Shot is no good there by Jaylee Hicklin. The shot is good there.
Samira El-Masreh.
Samira El-Masreh. Augustine gets it inside here to Garrettson. Garrettson's shot is good.
Garrettson. 4-2.
There's the Saints now. Madison Skelton, guarded by Jaylee Hicklin. Couldn't dribble inside there. She wanted to. Double team there by Hale and Hicklin, and there will be a jump ball called.
Jump ball. It'll be Aquinas' ball.
Claire Thomas in on that.
Southwest Peyton Justice and Sydney Becker. And
Justice and Beck check back in
Aquinas,
for the
Sydney
Timberwolves.
Watts and Beatrice Culleton are back in again.
And it will be Saints ball. And there will be a travel call on the Saints. And the Timberwolves will gain possession with 1:35 left in this first quarter of play. Simmons gets a screen from Hicklin. Hicklin gets the ball back, over to back in the corner. Guarded by O'Keefe closely. Tries to get it, and there will be a turnover there by Sydney Beck. But the referees say that the ball was tipped by the Saints, I believe. They say it was tipped by O'Keefe. Certainly didn't look that way up here, but that's what they call, and the Timberwolves keep possession. Justice driving, gets it out to Beck, over to Simmons, behind the back. She's guarded by the freshman, Sydney Watts. Gets it over to Justice. Justice out to Hicklin. Bounce pass now to Beck. Beck driving. Ball's stripped away there by Madison Skelton. Big pass to Watts. Watts' shot is good.
Sydney Watts.
She has 4 now tonight. Simmons looks like she's going to wait until the last second here to make a move. Gets it over to Garrettson. Garrettson for three. No good there. And it will be a last-second heat for Hartnett.
After our first quarter,
that's no good.
13.
And it will be 13-8. The Saints are winning at the end of this first quarter play here at Blue Valley Southwest High School.
Hey, we want to make sure to recognize our girls basketball Hustle Award winners tonight. Southwest Girls Basketball Program wants to take time to recognize.
Thank you all for
winners.
Joining us tonight on this Tuesday evening.
Hustle Award winners
this is being put on by the students at Wolf Fight TV in the Blue Valley Southwest High School Broadcast Program in Overland Park, Kansas.
And also 7th grader Olivia Payne. Olivia and Lucy, thank you so much for everything you do for your teams. Thanks for being
the Timberwolves tonight, coached by first-year head coach TJ Taylor and St. Thomas Aquinas coach Rick Hensel. Garrettson and Augustine. Eklund guarded closely. The ball is poked away, and they say it will be Saints' ball. That was Sydney Watts there on the poke away. And it will be Molly Hartnett taking the ball up. Watts gets it over to a wide open O'Keefe. Shot is no good. Rebound Hicklin and the Timberwolves. Augustine now. Guarded by Hartnett. Gets it over to Garrettson. Garrettson pumps, spins, kicks it back out to Augustine. Garrettson driving. The shot is no good. And there's a pass inside, poked away there by Garrettson. And they will say it will stay Saints ball.
Samara Almazre and Beatrice Skelton.
Skelton passing it in now for the Timberwolves. For the Saints against the Timberwolves. A three-pointer there is good by Madison Skelton.
3-point basket. Madison Skelton.
It's her first 3 points of the game. Eklund pumps, driving, shot, no good, but there will be a foul called on the Saints.
The foul's on Sydney Watts. That's her first, team's second. Jaylee Hicklin shoots two.
First shot. No good.
Simmons there for Southwest.
Hicklin is a 50% free throw shooter on the year. Averages 3 points a game. She gets her first tonight. Guarded by Simmons, gets it inside to Colleton. Thomas, with the missed basket there for the Saints. Simmons gets it out to Garrettson in the corner. It's guarded by Thomas. Garrettson gets it out to Gant. Thinks about it. She doesn't. She opts for the mid-range instead. Misses that. But Hickley, with a nice hustle play, gets the rebound. And so the Timberwolves can reset here with 5:55 left in the second quarter. Back for three. No good. There's Thomas driving on Garrettson. Gets it over to Watts. Looked like a little bit of an armbar there. That's what Coach T.J. Taylor wants. They don't call it. Skelton really can't get anything going here. Instead, the Saints opt to get it inside the Colleton. They do. And there will be a timeout here.
Timeout, Southwest, the 30-second timeout.
The Timberwolves. Leading scorer for the Timberwolves so far is Maya Simmons. She has 6. But that is not enough so far, as the Saints lead 16-9. The point differential is 7. We resume the second quarter of play here, 5:09, as the both teams back out. Nyla Hale is checked in for the Timberwolves. Hale gets the ball, guarded by Asmari. Gets it over to Garrettson, who's guarded by Colleton. Inside to Simmons. Simmons shot.
Amaya Simmons for 2.
Here's Hartnett, guarded by Simmons. Gets past her. Cannot get past the help defense by Garrettson. And Hicklin is fouled now by Molly Hartnett.
Fouls on Molly Hartnett. It's her second, team's 3rd.
There will be a substitution.
Madison Skelton in.
Madison Skelton checking in for the Saints. Simmons driving now. Gets it out to Beck. Over to Hicklin. Hicklin for 3. No good. She's a good 3-point shooter. 38% on the air. Couldn't get that one to go. Skelton, guarded by Simmons. Top of the key. Driving to the top of your screen. Saints getting inside to Colleton. Shot's no good. Or rebounded by Watts. The shot was by Beatrice Colleton. She's fouled. And there will be 2 free throws.
Fouls on Maddie Garrison. That's her first.
It's Maddie Garrison's first foul today. And Abby Augustine and Tiana Simmons will check in for the Timberwolves now.
And Tiana Simmons in for Southwest.
And shot is no good. Rebounded by Tiana Simmons. Gets it out to Amaya. Gets it out to Augustine. Wide open for 3. No good. Rebounded by Elsmari. Elsmari pumps, shoots, scores. Foul is on Nyla Hale.
Basket's good by Samara El-Masri.
And checking in for the Saints.
Nyla Hale will foul her first. Team's 3rd.
Will be Charlotte O'Keefe. Can Elsmari reach her 5 points today? Her 5th point? She does. She now has 5 in the night, coming off the bench for the Saints. Beck gets it over to Simmons. Simmons to Augustine in the corner. Bobbled there by Hale. Guarded by Elsmari. And Timberwolves keeping a slow pace here until Simmons gets the ball. She drives. Good defense there by the Saints in the paint. Hale regrouping after juggling the ball, and she gets the points. Nyla Hale has 2. And there will be a blocking foul. They call it on the floor here. And the Saints will get the ball at the baseline.
First, team's 4.
Skelton will throw it in here. Gets it over to Watts. Watts for 3, no good. Offensive rebound, though, is by Skelton. She gets it, no good. And there's Beatrice Culleton. She can't get the shot to go, but she will be awarded free throws. Leading scorer for the Saints this year, no points so far.
Fouls on Abby Augustine for first, team's 5th. Beatrice Culleton shoots 2.
That foul is on Abby Augustine. Her first shot good for her first points of the game. Sydney Beck checks in for Tiana Simmons for the Timberwolves. Culleton's second shot. It's good. She hits both of them. Augustine gonna get it to Garrettson. Back in the corner. She's guarded by O'Keefe. Trying to see if anyone's open. Simmons is. Garrettson guarded by Colton. Good defense there. And a shot for 3 by Abby Augustine, is good. Her first 3 points of the game. Let's see if that gets her going. There's Big Beatrice with the missed shot there. Rebound by the Saints. And there will be a scramble for the ball. Simmons gets it, spins in the paint, and there will be a foul called on the Saints.
Fouls on Madison Skelton. That's her first. Team's 4th.
Simmons will be shooting 2 here. First shot is good.
Shooting 2. Jaylee Hicklin in for Southwest.
Second shot is good. She has 10 on the night. There's the Saints driving. Gets it into Colleton. No good. All right, it is good. Excuse me.
Beatrice Culleton.
She has 4 tonight. Simmons for 3 here. No good. A rare miss tonight from Maya Simmons. 1 minute left here in this first half. Euro step there. They say she traveled, and she did. That was Samira Elsmari on the turnover for the Saints. Augustine here. And there will be
30-second timeout.
a
Blue Valley
timeout
Southwest.
here on the Saint, or timeout for the Timberwolves and Coach TJ Taylor. He's in his first year at Blue Valley Southwest. Previously, in the past 6 years, he was at Shawnee Mission East as the assistant girls coach. He is originally from the state of Michigan. big shoes to fill because head coach Rick Rhodes left Southwest at the end of last year after leading them to state runner-ups last year. The loss in the state championship came from the Saints. Augustine double teamed here. Gets it back in the backcourt. Referees say it was tipped. Simmons double teamed. She turns it over. Saints gain possession. 20 seconds left here in this first half. Gets it to Asmari. Asmari with a nice spin move. She gets the shot to go. She has 7 tonight. Simmons, 5 seconds left. Driving. No good. Scramble for the rebound. Colton gets it. And that will be the end of the first half. And the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints are leading by 7 here. And we will be right back. We have a new episode of The Bite to show you. we're back, folks. Thank you for joining us. I'm Riley Underwood, and we're bringing you a special presentation of women's high school basketball. St. Thomas Aquinas Saints are leading the Blue Valley Southwest Timberwolves 25-18. This is all brought to you by TV, the official broadcast program of Blue Valley Southwest High School in Overland Park, Kansas. We will be starting the second half very shortly here. And we are off in the second half of play. Saints get first possession, and they draw first blood when Sydney Watts gets her 6th point of the night. Simmons gets it over to Garrettson now. Garrettson over to Beck. On the wing now. There's Simmons. The floater is no good. Good defense by the St. Thomas Aquinas. There's the Saints. Watts for 3. No good. Rebound Simmons. Again, guarded by Skelton here. Beck gets it inside. Garrettson dribbles, and the shot is no good, but there will be a foul call on Charlotte O'Keefe.
The foul's on Charlotte O'Keefe. It's her first, team's first. Maddie Garrettson shoots 2.
Maddie Garrettson hits the first. She's a 61% free throw shooter on the year. The second one for Garrettson will go. She gets her 3rd and 4th points of the game here. Those two coming from the line. Here's Hardnett, guarded by Simmons. Gets it over to Skelton. Saints swinging it around here. Skelton driving here. Gets it out in the corner to Watts. Watts' shot, no good. But Culleton gets the rebound. And the Saints retain possession. There was a shot. Nice defense by the Timberwolves. And Culleton does get the and one here.
Basket good by Beatrice Culleton.
She now has 6 on the night.
Fouls on Sydney Beck, her first. Beatrice Culleton shoots 1.
Her first shot. And only shot is good. She now has 7. Sarah Gant tried to get it inside for Garrettson. They run that play a lot. Garrettson just wasn't looking, and it hits off a back. I'm an Aquinas player. Here's Hartnett driving in, no good. Rebound Augustine. There's Simmons driving. She was triple teamed there. Stills decides to shoot. Goes off the side of the backboard. And Watts will regroup here and gets it out to Hartnett. Colton posting up here. They're trying to get it to her, and they do. She's double teamed. Doesn't matter. Shot's still good.
Beatrice Culleton.
She has 9 tonight. As we are 3 minutes into this second half of play, and there will be a timeout called by TJ Taylor and the Timberwolves.
Full timeout. While we have a moment, I want to thank our cheerleading friends from Blue Valley Southwest and Aquinas. Thank you, girls, for coming out this evening.
This is a 30-second timeout for the Timberwolves. Coach TJ Taylor in his first year on the job at Blue Valley Southwest High School. He's facing an experienced coach on the other side of the court, Rick Hetzel. He was named the Kansas City Stars Metro Coach of the Year last year when he won the state championship and led the Saints to their 23rd straight postseason appearance. Very impressive. They went 20-4 last year. The Saints are 12-2 this year. And the Timberwolves will have the ball here. Saints will be on defense. Hicklin has the ball on the wing. Dribbling now. Pass is intended for Simmons off fingertips. Simmons is cutting. And it will be St. Thomas Aquinas ball.
Claire Thomas in for
And Claire Thomas, the 5'10 senior, will be passing the ball in here for the Saints. Looks like a press was originally going to be applied there. Taylor calls it off. Watts over to Hardin in the corner. Gets it up to Colton on the top of the key. Aquinas driving, gets it over to Watts. Swings it around to Hardin. Hardin mid-range. It's good.
Molly Hardin.
She has 7 tonight. Here's Garrettson over to Augustine in the corner. No good. And the Saints take possession. Fast break opportunity. They elect to slow it down. And swing it around to the other side of the court. Gets it inside to Thomas. Thomas's shot is good. And one for Claire Thomas, the senior. Those are her first 2 points of the game tonight.
Fouls on Maddie Garrettson. Her second, team second. Claire Thomas shoots 1.
And that free throw for Thomas will be good. She has 3 tonight, all coming from that 3-point and 1 play. Simmons now, top of the key, gets it over to Hicklin. Garrettson in the corner. Guarded by Colton. Good defense by Colton. Somehow tries to get it into Simmons. The ball is called out of bounds, and Aquinas will take possession. We've played just under 4 minutes and a half here in this third quarter of play. It's Hardnett trying to get something going. Good defense by Simmons. Didn't know if she could get the pass off. She did. Watts on the drive. Watts with the basket.
Sydney Watts.
She has 8 so far tonight. Beck driving on Thomas. The shot will be called with a foul. And Beck will be going to the line to shoot 2.
Fouls on Beatrice Culleton. It's her first, team second.
Beck hits the first one.
Nyla Hale in for the Timberwolves. Madison Skelton with 4 points.
Beck's second shot, no good. She's just a 56% free throw shooter on the year. Saints get it inside to Thomas, gets it out to Watts. Watts for 3, no good. But they will say that she was fouled on the 3-point shot, And she will get 3 shots, fouled by Peyton Justice there, senior.
It's her first, team's third. Sydney Watts shoots 3.
Her first shot is good. Her second will go. Let's see if she can get all 3 here. And you can see Charlotte O'Keefe is checked in for the Saints. Here's Sydney Watts. The freshman gets all 3 to go as she checks in. And Sydney Watts, 11 points in the night. Improves her season points per game coming into the game, scoring 9.5. Here's Simmons, gets a screen from Hale. Hale rolls, doesn't get the ball pass to her. Back on the outside, top of the key. Gets it out to Hicklin on the wing. Guarded by Ellsbury. Ellsbury has been quiet so far since the end of the first half. Justice gets it over to Hale. Hale pivots, gets out to Simmons. Simmons is guarded by Skelton. Pass there. Well, I think Beck thought it was intended for her. Hicklin gets it instead.
Keep doing it, man, bro.
Timberwolves taking their time here. They don't have much time to waste as they're losing by 21. Beck driving here. The shot is good. Cuts the deficit to 19. And there is Sydney Beck with her second and third points of the game. Here's El Masri. Gets it out to Skelton. Skelton driving. Decides not to take it. Elsmari gets it inside to a wide open Thomas. She's quickly double teamed. And the shot is no good. Rebounded by Simmons. Simmons driving now. 2-on-3 fast break. Gets it out to Justice. Justice pumps. Does not take it. Gets it out to Beck. Back over to Hicklin. Hicklin guarded by Skelton. Hale on the wing. Timberwolves running some offense here. Beck shot is going to be a foul called. That one's on Claire Thomas, and Beck will be going to the line to shoot 2. She was 1 of 2 in her first trip to the line tonight. As Abby Augustine and Maddie Gerritsen check in here. Excuse me. Beck will not get free throws. They call the foul on the floor. She'll sub out here. Hale guarded by Masri. Gets it over to Simmons. Simmons driving. Shot. And that will be a foul. And that will be a shooting foul. And Simmons will go to the line to shoot 2.
Molly Hartner with the foul. It's her third. Team's fourth. Amaya Simmons shoots 2.
59 seconds left to play in this third quarter of playing. First shot, no good. Simmons, 71% at the line so far this year. Let's see if she can get the second one. She can. She has 11 tonight. Here's Hartnett. Guarded closely by Simmons. Gets it inside. Beatrice kicks it out as Malsry. Inside, and there will be a foul called on the shot there. Skelton will go to the line to shoot 2. We have 41.8 left to play in this third quarter.
Fouls on Nyla Hale. It's her second. Team's fourth. Madison Skelton shoots 2.
Her first shot is good. Her second, no good. She has 4 tonight. Rebound is by Garrettson. Simmons on the corner, guarded by Watts. So over to Justice. Justice pumps, decides not to take it. Kicks it out to Augustine. 24 left in the third quarter of play. Garrettson driving. Garrettson shot, no good. It'll be out of bounds. They say the Saints touched it, and it will stay Southwest ball. 17.6 left to go in this third quarter, and Sydney Beck checks in now for Nyla Hale and the Timberwolves. Augustine will inbound the ball here. Gets it to Garrettson. Almost stolen there by Sydney Watts. Gets out to Augustine. Augustine for 3. And it's good.
Abby Augustine for 3.
Abby Augustine has 6 tonight. As Mari, will she get the shot off? She will. The shot is no good. And we will be right back. Stick with us. And we're back. About to start the fourth quarter. There you can see the Blue Valley Southwest cheerleaders. It is 43-27 now. Remember, stick around. The boys' game will be right after this, streaming live, so stick with us. And here we go, starting the fourth quarter here. Starting the fourth quarter for Southwest will be Simmons, Augustine, Garrettson, Gant, and Beck. Here's Watts for 3. No good. Gant over to Simmons. Simmons top of the key, guarded by Watts. Tripped up, and there will be a foul called, and she will go to the line to shoot 2.
Fouls on Sydney Watts, her second, team's 5th. Amaya Simmons shoots 2.
Simmons' first shot, good. She's the leading scorer for the Timberwolves team, averaging 18 per game. Her second is good. She has 13 tonight. There's the shot by Beatrice Colleton. That one's good. She has 11. Simmons spins, lays it up, no good. Rebound will be by Thomas. And there will be a timeout called by Coach Rick Hensel to avoid the jump ball. We have just under a minute played so far in this fourth quarter. For St. Thomas Aquinas, they've well-rounded scoring so far throughout the team. The leading scorer is Big Beatrice Colleton. She has 11. Samira El-Masri had a big first half, which she had 7. She hadn't scored since. And Sydney Watts, along with Colleton, also has 11. resuming play here. The shot there is good.
Samira El-Masri.
And there's Samira El-Masri with her 9th point of the game, 2nd point of the half. Simmons 3, off the mark, rebound Watts. El-Masri gets it out to Sydney Watts. Sydney Watts, 3, no good. Too strong there, rebound by Amaya Simmons. Simmons driving here. The shot is no good, but she'll be going to the line again to shoot 2.
The foul's on Madison Skelton. It's her 2nd, team 6th. Amaya Simmons shoots 2.
That foul was on Madison Skelton. Simmons' first shot at the line is good. Her second is good as well. She has 15 on the night. Here's Colton, guarded closely by Beck. There'll be a shot no good by Colton. Rebound by Timberwolves. Amaya Simmons is bringing it up. Gets it over to Gant. Simmons gets it outside to Augustine. Augustine pumps. And there will be a foul called on junior Madison Skelton.
Fouls on Madison
Augustine's going to go to the line here. She has 6 points on the night.
Abby Augustine shoots 1 and 1.
And that will be a 1 and 1 here. She nails the first. Augustine's a very good free throw shooter. 83% on the year at the charity stripe. She gets the second to go. She has 8 now. Here's Hartnett. Guarded by Augustine. Colton sets the screen. Beck picks Hartner up. And a shot will be good. And the foul for Beatrice Colton.
Basket's good by Beatrice Colton. Fouls on Tassar again, her second. Beatrice Colton shoots 1.
Colton averages 12 on the year. She has 14 tonight with that made free throw. Simmons gets it over to a wide open Garrettson. Garrettson driving on Colton. Can't get anything going there. She passes it out to Beck on the wing. Gets it out to Augustine at the top of the key. Resetting here. The offense for the Timberwolves. Speeding up the pace a little bit. And it will be a carry call on Maddie Garrettson. There's the Saints inside. El-Masri for 3, and it is good for Samira El-Masri.
Samira El-Masri.
She has 12 tonight. Garrettson all the way to the polar opposite side of the court. Augustine's 3 will be unsuccessful. Inside, Fullerton will be fouled once again. 4:25 left to go in this game. And do not forget to stick around, because right after this one, we have the boys varsity matchup coming up. That should be a good one. Colton's first shot, it is good.
Jaylee Hicklin in for Southwest.
And Jaylee Hicklin will check in now for the Timberwolves. She checks in. as Colton will attempt her second free throw. It is good.
Charlotte O'Keefe in fourth punish.
She has 15 now. Excuse me. Garrettson driving now. No good. Almost went in. And Hartnett will get the rebound and get it to Watts. Over to Mallory in the corner. And the Saints had it inside. They elect to slow it down a little bit. But O'Keefe will go for the basket. She doesn't get it. And Simmons, with taking the ball up here, just looks like she might have dribbled off her foot there as the Saints regain possession. We're halfway through the fourth quarter here. Thank you for sticking with us. I'm Riley Underwood. I'm happy to bring you this live coverage, and there will be a charge call on this Mallory charge drawn by forward Sydney Beck.
El Masri. It's her second, team's eighth. Nyla Hale in forward Southwest.
That gets it over to Hicklin, back to back. Back for three, no good. Air ball. Rebound, Simmons. Simmons gets the buckets
Jamie Hicklin
to go. Simmons has 18 now tonight. Hicklin with the steal. Hicklin driving now. Shot is no good. She misses the open layup. Tries to tie the ball up. And there will be a foul call on Jay Hicklin as the Saints will go to the line. As Abby Augustine will check in for the Timberwolves.
Elena Guerra in for Aquinas, along with Julie Elsner and Peyton Justice for the Timberwolves.
And Peyton Justice will now check in for the Saints. Sydney Watts will shoot the 1-and-1 free throws. First is good. She has 12. Now she has 13. Both free throws good there by the 5'9" freshman. And the Timberwolves will gain possession, just trying to get something going here in the last few minutes of play. Justice shoots, and that wasn't even close. As there will be a steal here by the Timberwolves, and the jump ball will be called. And the possession
jump ball goes to Southwest.
Goes to the Timberwolves. Augustine will bring the ball up here. Augustine gets it over to Hicklin. Oh, to Justice. Justice driving. Again, not even close. Gets it over to Watts. Watts is guarded by Simmons here. Inside, and there will be a foul called. And there will be a 1-and-1 shot here by the Saints.
Fouls on Amaya Simmons. Serve first, team's 8.
First shot, no good. Here's Simmons driving. Shot's no good. Rebounded by O'Keefe. It's over to Watts. Watts has had a good game so far. 13 points in the night on the season. She's averaging 9.5. And that will be a travel there. Easy call for the referees.
Tiana Simmons in for
109 left in this game.
Adeva
Sorry,
Uday
Gant
in
and
for Aquinas.
Tiana Simmons will check in for the Timberwolves. Freshman Nyla Hale will take the ball up, and we'll see her brother in action right after this game for the boys. He's a senior point guard. He's going to be starting tonight, actually. Just under a minute left in this one, though. Hale driving. The shot will go with a foul, and she'll be shooting 2 shots here.
Fouls on Julia Elsner.
Hale, she has 2 points tonight, averages 4 on the year.
Abby Hansen in for
She has the
Aquinas.
chance to reach that mark at the line here.
Timeout.
Before that, there will be a timeout called by Coach T.J. Taylor and the Timberwolves. And it looks like with this win, the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints will move on, and they will be 13-3, and they win against the Blue Valley Southwest Timberwolves, just like they did last year. They both were playing in the 5A Kansas State Championship, and they beat the Timberwolves, led by former coach Rick Rhodes.
Nyla Hale shoots 1-1.
The score of that game was 59-38, and we are very close to that mark today. And the shot there by Hale, no good. And the Saints will gain possession for the last 45 seconds of this one. And that will be out of bounds. Blue Valley Southwest ball, 38.9 left to go in this one. There's Hicklin. Going, and the shot is no.
Fouls on Lena Guerra, her first, team's 10. Jaylee Hickman shoots 2.
First shot is good. Her second is also good. She has 3 on the night. Here's the Saints inside, stolen there. Gant has possession, 10 seconds left in this one. It's over to Hale on the corner. Hale driving over to Peyton Justice. Justice shot is no good. And that will be the end of this one. The final score in this one is 59-37. And the Saints win this one by an almost identical score to the state championship game last year. But get ready and stay with us, because shortly we have the Blue Valley Southwest St. Thomas Aquinas boys game, our prime time matchup tonight. So stay tuned. And we're back. Thank you for sticking with us. And if you're just joining here, thank you for joining us. I'm Riley Underwood, and I'm happy to commentate this fantastic game here we have in store for us at the Blue Valley Southwest High School. Tonight we have a great match for you all between the Blue Valley Southwest Timberwolves and the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints. The boys' game will be coming up shortly, and we'll be featuring 5 experienced seniors in Kaylon Hale, Krista Reichman, Max DeVever, Tommy Zimmerman, and Austin Murrow. All of them are starting tonight, as well as many bench players, including sophomore Jinu Kim, scoring 8 points a game off the bench this year.
Well, good evening, and welcome.
They're going to face a good Saints team that features the do-it-all big man, Keyshawn Mason. He's averaging 17 points, 7 rebounds, 1.5 blocks a game, and shoots 3.35% from 3.
Good sportsmanship is important in all athletic competitions.
They're
Blue Valley Southwest High School.
The Saints are 6-8 on the year, and the Timberwolves 7-10. So this one should be a good one.
Good sportsmanship and all extracurricular activities remind you to display positive behavior by cheering for your team and not displaying words or actions against the opponent. Have fun, be positive, and remember, good sportsmanship begins with you. We ask at this time if you would please stand.
And here will be a presentation of the national anthem.
Put your hands over your heart for tonight's national anthem. Tonight's national anthem will be performed by Addison McCarty.
Twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thank you, Addison McCarty.
And the Star Spangled Banner was performed by Addison McCarty. And now we will meet the starters.
First up for St. Thomas Aquinas,
both teams.
6'2" sophomore guard, number 2, Will Gavin.
There you can see the sophomore guard, Will Gavin.
A 6'1" sophomore guard, number 2, Jinu Kim.
And Jinu Kim will actually be getting the start tonight.
For Aquinas, a 6'5" senior forward, number 11, Philip Bell. And for Southwest, a 5'10"
There is
junior
Philip
guard,
Bell, and
number 3, Tanner.
there you can see
Curry.
Tanner Curry, the
For
guard.
Aquinas, he's a
Timberwolves.
6' senior guard, number 24, Andrew Riedel.
Senior wing, Andrew Riedel.
Guard, number 10, Austin.
There you can see the forward, senior,
For
Austin
Aquinas,
Murrow.
a 6'8" junior forward, number 25, Keyshawn
There's
Mason.
Keyshawn Mason.
And for
The one we've been talking, we'll be talking about tonight.
Number 23, Christian Reichman.
There's senior forward, Christian Reichman.
And finally, for Aquinas, a 6' senior guard, number 33,
There's
Tom Downey.
Senior point guard, Tom Downey.
And for South 6'3", senior forward, number 3.
And there's Tommy Zimmerman for the Timberwolves.
Zimmerman. Aquinas is coach.
And we will be
Mark Nussbaum,
tipping off very shortly
Justice
here.
Leitner for the Timberwolves. Want to thank our referees tonight, Dan Hull, Gordon Whitmore, and Jamie Casper. Have a good game, guys.
The Timberwolves are 7-10 coming in tonight. The Saints 6-8, so it should be a pretty evenly matched game we have tonight. Earlier we had the girls game live. The Timberwolves fell short as the Saints had a great game, and over in the auxiliary gym, the sophomore boys just played and were edged out barely. The sophomore Saints, 1 by 1. And here you will see the tip-off. It will be Tommy Zimmerman jumping for the Timberwolves and Keyshawn Mason for the Saints. Here we go. Mason and the Saints win the tip-off, and here's Downey, who's going to be running the point today. Gets it over to Gavin. Over to Downey on the wing. Gets it inside. Mason gets it back to Downey. Downey up. Downey and the Saints just swinging the ball around. Good ball movement so far. Taking up the first 30 seconds of this game. Gavin driving. The shot is good for Will Gavin. His first points of the night.
Gavin.
There's Murrow in the wing. Gets it over to Gino Kim. Over to Curry. Murrow gets it inside to Zimmerman. Zimmerman out to Reichman. Goes behind the back. He's guarded by Bell. He gets it over to Zimmerman. And over to Kim. Kim in the corner. Thought about shooting it. Elects not to. He picked up his dribble. Has to pass it. Gets it over to Zimmerman. Top of the key. Guarded by Mason. Zimmerman shot is good. And he gets the foul to go along with it. And that foul
is
going to be on Keyshawn Mason, the junior power forward.
Fouls on Keyshawn Mason, his first, team's first. Tommy Zimmerman shoots 1.
Zimmerman completes the N1. He helps the Timberwolves take the lead now, 3-2, early. Downey gets it over to Riedel. Riedel, shot is good.
Andrew
His first
Riedel.
2 points of the night. Gavin almost intercepted that ball. Here's Murrow in the corner for 3, no good. In and out. Well, Gavin gets the rebound here, gets it over to Mason. Mason for 3. It's good.
3-point basket, Keyshawn Mason.
Here's Curry now. Guarded by Downey, gets it inside to Zimmerman. Zimmerman will be fouled here by Riedel. And he'll go to the line once again. 6 minutes to go in this first quarter. We've played 2 so far.
Fouls on Andrew Riedel, his first, team's second. Tommy Zimmerman shoots 2.
His shot is good. His second shot is also good. Zimmerman has all 5 points for the Timberwolves so far. The Saints back at it, mid-range game. Not strong by Riedel. Way off the mark there. Here's Murrow in the corner, driving on Gavin. Gets it outside to Kim. Kim for 3. It's good. Nice shot there by Gino Kim. A shot there, no good by Mason. Rebound Curry. Moves it on top of the key, gets it over to Murrow. Gets it over to Curry. Down to Reichman. Kim ends up back with it and guarded by fellow sophomore Will Gavin. Reichman gets it out to Murrow. Murrow driving now. His shot is good.
Austin Murrow.
Well, Gavin driving, guarded by Kim. Good defense there because the shot's no good. Saints get the rebound, and that one will be good. Put back by senior power forward Phil Bell.
Phil Bell.
Kim gets it into a wide open Zimmerman. Over in the corner to Murrow. Murrow for three, no good. But the Timberwolves will not retain possession, and it will be Saints ball.
Jack Martin and Tank Young in for Aquinas.
Jack Martin and Tank Young will check in here for the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints. Here's Young. It's over to Gavin. Gavin to Martin. Martin back to Young. Young driving now, gets it into Gavin. Takes one dribble, and it's blocked by Tommy Zimmerman. Mason outside to Riedel. Riedel gets it back to Mason. Mason for three. No good, air ball. And there will be a foul called.
Foul's on Will Gavin.
That one's on Will Gavin of the Saints, and the Timberwolves take possession of full court press to be applied after being called for by head coach Jake Coopersmith. Here's Curry. Gets it over to Reichman. Ends up back with Curry. Genu Kim for three, and it's good.
Genu Kim for three.
That is Genu Kim's second three-pointer of the game, and now it will be out of bounds. Will be blocked there, and it will be Aquinas ball.
Max DeFever in for Southwest.
Max DeFever checks in now for the Timberwolves. Tanner Curry checks out, and the shot is no good by Riedel. Tommy Zimmerman with the rebound. Murrow driving now. The shot is no good. Rebounded by Tank Young. Gets it over to Gavin. Gavin's mid-range is good.
Will Gavin.
He has 4 tonight. Here's Kim. He's guarded by Tank Young. Murrow gets it inside to DeFever. Good passing here by the Timberwolves. Gets it back outside to Kim. And the ball is almost stolen from DeFever by Will Gavin. He regroups, gets it to Christian Reichman. Here's DeFever. Gets the pass back out. Gets it out to Reichman. Reichman for three. No good. Off the back iron, but the rebound is by Riedel. Riedel over to Will Gavin. Will Gavin thought about it. Didn't have time. Gets it inside there to Martin. Martin back out to Gavin, and Gavin turns it over. Steal by Christian Reichman. Reichman driving now. And the shot is good. His first 2 points of the night. A good start here for the Timberwolves. They're leading by 4. Gavin over to Martin. Senior guard Martin gets it inside to Andrew Riedel, his shot, no good. Rebound to Fever. And Jinu Kim will bring the ball up here. .50 seconds left to go in this first quarter of play. Zimmerman with a nice lob pass gets it over to Fever, and there will be a travel called on senior forward Christian Reichman. And Tanner Curry will check in for the Timberwolves in favor of Jinu Kim. Checks out, and he's hit 2 threes today. His third will have to wait until later. Downey gets it over to Martin, and the Saints might wait until the first quarter clock runs out before they take their shot. Young was wide open. Doesn't take it. Martin almost traveled there, gets it into Young. Tank Young, mid-range game air ball, and there will be a jump ball. A jump ball called with 0.5 seconds to go in this first quarter. So there might be time, and no, the Timberwolves have the ball here, and I don't think they will have time to do anything much. And they won't. And we have reached the end of the first quarter.
Aquinas 11. Be sure to stay tuned at halftime for a Southwest Dance Team performance.
And we're going to be back in action here. The Saints will have the ball since the Timberwolves won the last jump ball, which really didn't end anything. No time was left on the clock there. So Jack Martin will get it over to Tank Young. There's Zarian Navy, senior guard, who gets it over to Martin. Saints taking it slow here. Till Downey. He picks up his dribble, gets it out to Young. Young's guarded by Curry. Here's Navy's three, no good, too short. Rebound by Jinu Kim. Kim ends up with the ball again. He's guarded by Martin. Curry driving, and the foul will be called on Jack Martin. That will be on the floor when Jinu Kim was driving to the lane.
Foul's on Jack Martin.
And here, senior guard Kaylon Hale will check in for the first time in this game.
Kaylon Hale in for Southwest.
Gets it over to Curry. Hands off to Hale. Hale guarded by Navy. Hale gets it in. Lob pass there. And the Fever cannot hold possession of it. There will be no shot. There will call a jump ball, and it will be Timberwolf ball. So the shot there by the Fever does not count, and it will remain a 4-point game. And with a nice lob pass there to Murrow. Hale's going to drive here. Gets it down to DeFever. DeFever shot no good. Rebound by Tom Downey. Downey gets it over to Martin. Martin. They say he traveled.
Christian Reichman.
And Christian Reichman will check in here for the Timberwolves. Reichman, Hale in the corner. It's a screen by Reichman. Kim pumps, drives, gets over to Reichman. Reichman driving now. And they say that coach of the Saints and the bench wants a push off. They're going to get in. The missed shot will happen, and the Saints will gain possession. Here's Tank Young. Reverse layup. Nice. Tank Young
for 2.
His first 2 points of the night. He's a 4-star recruit and the #1 running back in the class of 2021 for football. He has offers from Iowa State, Kansas State. There's a nice 3-pointer by Tanner Curry. His first 3 of the night. Back to Young. His offers from Iowa State. There's a shot by Navy. He's fouled. Tank Young, they have along with Isaiah Gavin, the senior forward, he's going to Army to play football, so they have a lot of football players playing basketball here for head coach Jake Cooper-Smith.
Keyshawn Mason. In for Aquinas, Max DeFever, also in for Southwest.
Navy's second shot is good.
Will Gavin in for Aquinas.
And Will Gavin will check in here for the Saints. 5:13 left to go in the first half play. Kim gets it over to Curry. Curry's guarded by Young. Gets a screen from DeFever. Curry for 3, no good. He can't hit again. Nice save there. The Timberwolves keep possession. Kim gets the ball. He's going to drive. Step back. Jumper. No good. There will be a foul called underneath the basket. And it will be on Tank Young. And the Timberwolves will keep possession after that foul by Young. And that's Tank Young's first foul of the night.
Andrew Riedel in for Aquinas.
Kim going to pass it in to Curry. Curry gets it down to DeFever, and there will be a foul called on Tom Downey.
Fouls on Tom Downey. It's his first, team 6.
DeFever's going to be guarded by Downey. A little push off, and the referees will call it. That will be an offensive foul on Max DeFever.
Fouls on Max DeFever, his first, team 2nd.
And Tank Young, the 5'8 guard, will be taking the ball up now. He averages 7 a game. He has 2 tonight. There's Mason. Gets it outside. Back to Mason, and Mason's shot is no good. Rebound by Zimmerman. Kem. And the Timberwolves swinging it around. DeFever's posting up on Downey. DeFever gets it back. Curry was cutting, decides to take it back out. Oh, what a block there by Keyshawn Mason off the backboard. And on the other end, Tank Young will finish it. And whoa, what a play there by Keyshawn Mason. Pure athleticism on display there. He averages 1.5 blocks a game. And he showed off that vertical on that play. On the other end of the court, Downey tips it away, and
Austin Murrow in for Southwest.
Austin Murrow checks in, and
Phillip
Phillip Bell checks in for the Saints. And right now, the momentum is on the Aquinas side. Even though they're trailing, the Timberwolves just trying to get a basket here to shift the momentum and extend the lead. Here's Reichman, gets a screen from Zimmerman. Zimmerman is open on the roll, and they won't get it to him. And there will be a foul called here on Tommy Zimmerman. There's a scrap for the ball. I think the officials probably got it right.
Fouls on Tommy Zimmerman.
They say he grabbed the arm, and there will be a timeout called by head coach Jake Cooper-Smith and the Saints. Jake Cooper-Smith played basketball at St. Thomas Aquinas and lettered for 4 years before he graduated in 2006. He then went on to Kansas State and worked within the basketball program for Bob Huggins and Frank Martin. Basically a coach's assistant, gathering game film, just basically doing anything Coach Huggins, and then, of course, after that, Frank Martin needed right now. Bob Huggins, head coach at West Virginia, and Frank Martin at South Carolina. They both had successful careers, and obviously Cooper-Smith has learned a lot from those two. And we resume play here. Tank Young's going to be picked up by Tanner Curry. Bell gets it over to Gavin. Gavin is guarded by Murrow here. Young's driving, and his shot is good. And the N1 is called. Let's see if Tank Young can convert the old-fashioned three-point play here. He can. He has 5 on the night. Here's DeFever. Gets it inside. And the pass was intercepted by Phillip Bell. Gets it over to Gavin. Fast break opportunity here for the Saints, taken advantage of by Andrew Riedel. And there will be a timeout called
by Andrew Riedel.
By head coach
Timeout
Dustin Lipp.
30-second timeout.
Riedel got his 3rd and 4th points of the half there. There you can see the St. Thomas Aquinas huddle. And they've taken the lead here. Southwest jumped out to an early advantage. But right now the momentum is on the St. Thomas Aquinas side. They lead by 3. And when we jump back into the action here, the Timberwolves will have possession, 2:21 left to go in this first half of play. Tanner Curry will be bringing the ball up for the Timberwolves. Gets it over to Reichman. Gets it over to Curry. Tanner Curry for three. No good. Too strong. Rebound by Zimmerman. And over to Curry. Curry pumps. Thinks better of it. The Fever tries to set a screen. Young gets around it. Gets it over there, and there will be a foul called on Keyshawn Mason. And that will be on the floor here. 1:58 left in this first half.
It's his second, team 7.
That's his second foul.
1-1 for Tommy Zimmerman.
1-1 here
for
senior forward Tommy Zimmerman.
Jinu Kim in for the Timberwolves.
Zimmerman's shot is no good. He only shoots 59% from the line. Rebound Saints. And here's Young. Gets it over to the Zedarius Navy. And that pass is going to be intercepted by Murrow. Murrow's driving here. Layup is no good. And there will be a foul called. And it will be St. Thomas Aquinas ball. A foul was on Tommy Zimmerman. They say he got a push there. Rebound. 1:30 now left in this half. Young driving, gets it out to Gavin. Gavin's guarded by Austin Murrow here. Gavin pulls up for mid-range, no good, doesn't even get rim. And the rebound here is by the Saints, and the bucket is good by Philip Bell. He has 4 now tonight. Curry hands it off to Kim. 65 seconds left to go in this first half. Screen there by Zimmerman. Doesn't get anything free from Murrow. Kim tries to get it inside, and the pass will be picked off by Philip Bell. And Gavin is going to wait a little while here. The Saints wanted, they could hold for the last shot here. There's no shot clock in Kansas high school basketball. They're just going to get it around here. 25 seconds left in this first half. Here's Zarian Navy. Gets it over to Young. 15 seconds left now in this first half of play. And it looks like they will hold for the last shot. Young's going to drive, guarded by Kim. And that will be a bucket. And the foul. He'll go to line for one more.
Basket's good by Tank Young.
Young's going to shoot one. Let's see if he can complete the and one. And he cannot. Rebound, though, is by the Saints. That was Andrew Riedel. It was a good hustle play, but he just had to throw it. And no one was there. And there will be a substitution here. Tom Downey, the scrappy senior point guard, checks in for the Saints here on defense. And 3.5 left. Curry looks like he might take the last shot. He hands it off to Kim. Kim for three. He doesn't get it off, and the shot was no good anyway. So at halftime, the Saints are leading 25-18. I hope that everyone sticks around. I hope you're enjoying this matchup so far. I know I am. And we will be right back. And we are back, everyone. Thanks for sticking with us. I'm Riley Underwood.
It will be Aquinas
And this
ball,
presentation is brought to you by Worldwide TV. The Saints will start it off with the ball here. Tom Downey gets it inside, and the bucket is good by Keyshawn Mason. He has 5 tonight. He averages 16.5 on the year. And the ball is stolen there, and almost dunk put in by Philip Bell, but there was a foul before the shot. So the officials discussing there whether it's on the floor or on the shot, and it will be called an intentional foul on Christian Reichman.
That's his first, team's first.
So the Saints will get to choose who they want to put on the line. They pick Will Gavin. His first shot, way off. Second shot is good. He's an 80% free throw shooter on the year. So after the intentional foul, there will be a timeout.
While we have a moment, let's identify and
head coach
acknowledge
Dustin Lechner.
our Blue Valley Southwest Glitter Girls seniors. First off, the birthday girl today, Lily Raby. And let's hear it for senior Morgan Smith. And senior Emma Williams.
And here you just heard
Senior Macy Deppie.
the seniors for the Blue Valley Southwest Glitter Girls, the dance
Senior
team.
Talia Epps.
Here at Blue Valley
And
Southwest High
senior
School.
Chloe Faleon. Thank you, girls. Congratulations, seniors.
And here we go. And Sebastian Ham will check in here for the Timberwolves. His first time appearing today. Here's the Saints, gets it inside. And the shot will be good by Keyshawn Mason. He gets the and one as well.
Basket is good by Keyshawn Mason. Fouls on Christian Reichman. His second, team second.
Keyshawn Martin, one of his weaklings, one of his only weaklings, is at the free throw line. Shoots only 60% from there. As Sebastian Ham will bring it up, gets it over to Zimmerman. Back to Reichman, over to Ham. Ham, the 6-foot point guard for the Timberwolves. Reichman over to Murrow. Back to Reichman. And there will be a foul there. Called on Philip
Fouls
Bell.
on Philip Bell. His first, team's first.
Kim's going to throw it in, lobs it up. Good pass to Zimmerman. Back to Kim. Kim driving, and he will be fouled. And there will be 2 shots for Jinu Kim. That foul was on Tom Downey, the senior point guard.
His second, team second.
That's his second foul
Jinu Kim shoots
on
2.
the night. Jinu Kim's first shot is good. Definitely a strong suit for the sophomore guard. 81% from the line this year. His second one unable to go. He has 7 tonight. Rebound is by the Saints. Will Gavin has it. And the 3-pointer is good by Philip
2-point
Bell.
basket for Philip Bell.
And the referee's called a 2-pointer actually, so he only has 6 instead of 7. Foot was on the line. Here's Ham. Over to Murrow, guarded by Gavin. Murrow gets a screen from Zimmerman, elects to go the other way, And Murrow was trying to get it to Ham. The ball is tipped by Downey, and Max DeFever will check in for Tommy Zimmerman. Kim passing it in, gets it to Reichman. Reichman thought about the three, doesn't take it, instead gets it inside to a posted up Murrow. Murrow's mid-range shot, fade away, no good. Rebound by Bell. Here's Gavin. Gavin, his two-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Murrow. Murrow gets it to Ham. Sebastian Ham gets it over to Jinu Kim. Over to Murrow. Murrow for three, no good. In and out, and Downey is immediately picked up here by Jinu Kim. Tries to get it inside the Mason, tipped away by Murrow, but the Saints retain possession. Here's Reichman. 3-on-1 fast break here for the Timberwolves, and the shot is no good. He elected to take himself, but he gets fouled. Reichman gonna get a chance to get his third and fourth points of the night here.
It's his first, team's third. Christian Reichman shoots two.
He gets the first one.
Tank Young in 4 twice.
Tank Young checks in for the Saints here. Reichman's second shot. No good, too short. He only shoots 53% on the year. Keyshawn Mason gets it inside, and a nice shot up and under by Phillip Bell. He has 8 tonight. Reichman gets it over to the Fever. Over to Ham. He's guarded by Young. Gets it over to Kim. Down to Reichman, and Reichman's shot is good. Christian Reichman now with 5. Bell gets it over to Gavin. Gavin driving on Kim, and there will be no shot. The referees say that Kim fouled him before he put the ball up. And
fouls on Jinu Kim.
Saints will inbound the ball here as Kalon Hale and Tommy Zimmerman check in for Christian Reichman and Jinu Kim.
Kalon Hale in for the Timberwolves.
Gets it inside. Keyshawn Mason loses the ball on the floor, and there will be a tie-up. No, they call a foul on Zimmerman. Timberwolves fans don't like that one.
Tommy Zimmerman.
But
his third.
That's Tommy Zimmerman's third foul of the night. That'd be a big loss. He has 5 points tonight. He's also a big presence on the glass. He averages 6 rebounds a game as well. Young, guarded by Ham. Gets it out to Gavin. Gavin was guarded by Hale. And the shot is no good. Here's Murrow. Over to Sebastian Ham. Gets it over to Kalon Hale. Hale driving. The shot is good. Let's see if they count the basket. They won't.
Will Gavin.
They say it was on the floor.
Christian Reichman back.
Foul is on Will Gavin as Christian Reichman checks in for Zimmerman, who's in foul trouble with 3. There's Hale. Pumps, driving. The shot is good. That's Hale's first 2 points of the night. Martin gets it to Young, guarded by Ham. Step back, passes it to Mason. Gets it to Martin. Back to Young, gets his screen from Mason. Young driving, pumps, and shoots. Does not score, but he will get the foul call. So he'll be going to the line to shoot two. And the foul is on sophomore guard Sebastian Ham.
Tank Young shoots 2.
Young's first shot. is good for football. It's a running four-star running back.
Tanner
The class of
Curry.
2021
Southwest.
is offers from Iowa State, Kansas State, Stanford, and West Virginia, as well as many other big D1 Power 5 schools. We'll be awaiting his decision later, and he makes both of his free throws, so
Syrian Navy.
he has 10 tonight. Tanner Curry is going to take the ball up for the Timberwolves. Young's going to pick him up full court. 3:25 left in this third quarter here. It's over on the outside. Kale back up, gets a screen from Reichman. Kaelon Hale draws the foul, and that one he will be shooting 2 there.
Fouls on Syrian Navy.
The foul is on
His first, team's 5th.
senior guard Syrian Navy.
Kaelon Hale shoots 2.
Here's Hale. His first shot. No good. Not a very good free throw shooter, only 25% on the year. Didn't help with that miss. But let's see if he can make the second one go. He cannot. Rebound Navy. It's over to Martin. Martin calling for a screen. No one gives it to him. Gets it over to Mason. Mason for a 3. No good. Too strong. Rebound Navy. Syrian Navy's shot is no good. Rebound Kaelon Hale. Outlet pass to Murrow. No good. And Aquinas will gain possession. Timberwolves had an early lead, now trailing by 12. Young's going to be guarded by Curry here. Gets a screen from Riedel. Riedel has the ball now. Gets it over to Navy. Back to Riedel. Over to Young. Mason trying to give him a screen. Young takes it. Passes it back to Mason. Mason posts up. His shot is no good. Fans calling for a travel. Referees don't give it to him, and the shot will be good there by Andrew Riedel. He has 6 tonight. Curry's going to be guarded by Young. Bounce pass inside to Reichman. Reichman going to post up, going to get it back out to Curry. Curry jab step. Hands off to Murrow. Screen by DeFever. DeFever rolls. Doesn't get it. But yes, he will. Back to Murrow. Murrow, fade away. No good. Rebound by Navy. And a nice pass. What a play there with the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints. Riedel got the basket there from a nice, smooth pass by Tank Young. I don't know how he did that, but he got that one to go. And Riedel has 8 points. He shot 51% from the field this year. We have 1:39 left in this third quarter of play. I'm glad you could join us. I'm Riley Underwood. And right now, the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints leading 40-24. They're 6-8 on the year. The Timberwolves are 7-10. But the Saints, it's been a disappointing year for them considering the year they had last year. They finished just above 500, 12-9, but they've almost matched that loss total so far. They have 8 so far. And right now, if the situation continues here at Blue Valley Southwest High School, they will not get that 9th loss. Jake Coopersmith does not want that to happen this early in the season or past the midway point in the season. Of course, this is Blue Valley Southwest's last regular season home game of the season, as we have 90 seconds left in this third quarter of play. Curry's going to hand it off to Hale. Hale making a move, spins, gets over to Reichman. Reichman's mid-range shot is good. Christian Reichman has 7.
Christian Reichman. 4-2.
Here's Martin. Lob pass to Philip Bell, a little too strong. Bell puts it up, and that shot is good. Philip Bell has 10.
Philip Bell, 4-2.
Here's Ken. Gets it over to Reichman. Hale looking for the pass. He gets it. Gets it over to Curry. Over to Gino Kim, mid-range. No good. Shot won't go. And there will be a foul called on the attempted full court press there.
Fouls on
Austin Murrow.
It's his first, team 6.
48.1 left in this third quarter of play here. Zach Martin gonna bring the ball up for the Saints. Gets it over to Zarian Navy. Back to Bell. There's a lot of experience in the floor here for the Saints. 4 seniors. Navy guarded by Hale here. 22 left in the third quarter play. The Saints might hold for the last shot here. They did last time when they had the opportunity. And they will. Tank Young calls for a screen, and he gets it over to Riedel. Riedel driving, dishes it over, and the shot is no good by Philip Bell, but there will be a foul called with 2.7 left on the clock, and that is definitely not what head coach Dustin Lechner wants.
Fouls on Gino Kim.
Foul at the very end.
Third, team 7.
Third quarter.
Philip Bell.
Foul was on Gino Kim, but he doesn't want the foul at the very end of the quarter. Time might have just ran out, and Bell makes the first of his 2. His second is no good. Rims out. Murrow with the full court heave. No good.
After 3 quarters,
too strong.
43. Timberwolves 26.
And now it will be the end of the third quarter.
I want to make sure you know the Sports Medicine and Performance Center, the University of Kansas Health System. Cheering at their last home game.
And we're back in action here.
Once again, seniors, thank you for a
Timberwolves
wonderful
trailing
career.
to the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints, 43-26. Right now, the Timberwolves will have possession in the fourth quarter of play here. Kim gonna get it to Hale. Hale driving. The shot is good for Kalon Hale,
Kalon Hale.
the senior from Naperville, Illinois. He has 4 tonight. Here's Downing, senior point guard. No good. Tried to get it to Keyshawn Mason. Too strong. And the Timberwolves will take possession here. Here's Hale. Tried to get it to Curry, and it will be a foul called on Will Gavin, the 6'2 sophomore guard.
Fouls on Will Gavin. His third, team 6.
Kalon Hale will throw the ball in here for the Timberwolves. He throws it into Curry. Curry looking in between the legs. Drives now, wide open lane, off the glass, and it's good.
Tanner Curry.
Tanner Curry has 5 now tonight. Here's Mason driving, and the shot is blocked by Zimmerman, and a late foul call there. And that will be on Zimmerman. That will be his. Oh.
His second. Team 8.
Excuse me.
Keyshawn Mason.
They say the foul will be on Kalon Hale. I'm not really sure what they saw there. It would have been Zimmerman's 4th. Coach Dustin Lecter's glad they didn't call it on his big man. And Mason's first free throw is good. Will his second go? It won't. So he has 8 points tonight. And here's Kim. Bounce pass to Jackson Bell. And that will not go. Will Gavin driving. Jump stop, and he gets it.
Will Gavin.
Sophomore shooting guard. Gets it to go. He's had a nice night tonight. Kim gets a screen from Zimmerman. Hale driving. Hale gets it over to Kim. Gavin tries to save it. Unsuccessful. And now Andrew Riedel.
Andrew Riedel.
The 6-foot senior wing will check in for the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints. They're leading by 16. Here's Curry. Over to Kalon Hale. Hale driving, spin move in the paint, no good. They will say that Hale touched the last. Hale doesn't agree with it, but it will be Aquinas ball as Tom Downey will be running the point here for the Saints. Downey's going to be guarded by Hale. Gets it over to Riedel. Over to Gavin. Gavin, guarded by Kim, makes him jump. Shoots, mid-range, no good, and there will be a foul called on the Saints. That one will be on Keyshawn Mason.
It's his third.
It's Mason's third foul of the night. And there will be a 1-and-1 here. Tommy Zimmerman will take these.
Full timeout.
He'll take them right after this timeout by the Saints. Both teams in the bonus now. So Tommy Zimmerman will be at the line for the Timberwolves. On the year, he's shooting 59%. Very important part of the Timberwolf offense. He averages 6.7 points a game, 6 rebounds, 6'4" forward. He has 5 points tonight. 5:52 remaining in this fourth quarter of play here. We are glad to have you. And here will be Zimmerman taking these free throws. There's Zimmerman. His first shot is good. Due to the 1-and-1, he will get another. shot is also good. He has 7 tonight. Here's Downey, guarded by Curry. Gets it over to Gavin, who's guarded by Kim. Downey gets it inside to Mason. He loses the ball. Scramble for it, and there will be a timeout called by the Saints. I don't know if he had possession, but the referees ruled it so. And if I was Coach Jake Cooper-Smith of the Saints, I would try to get the big man, Keyshawn Mason, more involved. He's 6'8". He's by far the biggest guy on the court for the Saints. I mean, on the year, he's averaging 16.6 points, 7 rebounds, 1.5 blocks. I mean, he can even shoot 3. He's shown that today, 35% on the year. So I would look to him. And so far, he has the Southwest has held him to 8. So for comparing it to his season averages, the Timberwolves have done a good job of containing usually their main source of offense, but the Saints, they can spread it around. They have 2 players scoring in double digits. Tank Young has 10. Phillip Bell has 11. Riedel and Mason both have 8. As you'll see, Saints here, 5:25 left to go in this one. Young, he's guarded by Curry. And he's going to reset the offense at the top of the key. Gets a screen there from Bell. Young takes it back out. Here's Mason. Gets it inside. The shot is good by Phillip Bell. He has 13. There's Kim taking it up, guarded by Gavin, driving. The shot is no good. Rebound Zimmerman. Zimmerman puts it back up. And he gets those 2 points to go. Young, guarded by Curry. Gets it over to Riedel. Back to Young. He gets a screen from Bell. Young driving. The layup off the glass is good.
Tank Young.
Here's Curry. Over to Kim. Kim, guarded by Gavin, gets it outside to Curry. Curry guarded by Young. Jump stop, gets it out to Kim. Kim, guarded, Curry for 3. Tanner Curry, shot for 3 is good. Gavin trying to get past Kim. About 3/4 away. He got past him until Kim stops him. Until he passes it to Tank Young, who's guarded by Tanner Curry, who just hit that big 3 a moment ago. Gets it into Mason, guarded by Zimmerman. Zimmerman hands up, doesn't want to pick up that another foul. There's Mason, guarded by Bell. And he will get the and 1.
Basket's good by Keyshawn Mason.
Mason now in double digits.
Fouls on Jackson Bell, his first. Team's 9th foul.
Now Max DeFever and Christian Reichman are going to check in for Jackson Bell and Jinu Kim. Mason from the line. He will not convert the 3-point play. Rebound Zimmerman. Hits it over to Curry. Outside to Murrow on the wing. Murrow trying to make something happen. Gets it out to Zimmerman. Thought about the 3. Passed up on it. Gets it over to DeFever. Mid-range. It's good.
Max DeFever.
Nothing but net there for the senior forward. His first 2 points of the game. Young gets it into Mason. Back to Gavin. Gavin's layup, no good, but they will call the foul. That'll be on Christian Reichman. And that is the 10th team foul for the Timberwolves. And those have been racking up all second
Will Gavin
half.
shoots 2.
Will Gavin's going to shoot 2 here. His first shot, no good. Will Gavin, an 80% free throw shooter on the year, one of the best on the Saints team. See if the second shot will go. It's Will. So Will get the second free throw to go. He has 8. Curry gets a screen from the Fever. Out to a wide open Murrow. Austin Murrow for 3. And he is fouled by Will Gavin. So Austin Murrow will go to the line to shoot 3.
Fouls on
free throws.
Will Gavin. It's his 4th, team's 8th. Austin Murrow shoots 3.
Murrow's first. No good. Only a 44% free throw shooter on the year. Hadn't gotten much to go from 3 so far. 33 on the year. Can't get the second free throw to go either. And Murrow goes 1 for 3 from the line there. He has 3 on the night. He needs to get something going if the Timberwolves want a chance to win this game. Timberwolves getting more aggressive here on defense. Riedel has the ball driving, blocked by DeFever. Curry makes his move, and the floater will be good. Tanner Curry now in double digits on the night. And he'll pick up Young full court. Young's double teamed. A long pass to Mason. Mason with the shot, and he will be fouled by Max DeFever. 1:42 left in this game. Timberwolves trail by 11.
Fouls on Max DeFever. That's his 2nd.
That's Max DeFever's 2nd foul
Keyshawn Mason
of the
shoots
night.
2.
Shouldn't be a problem for him the rest of the way. 1:42 left in this one. Mason's first shot is good. So Keyshawn Mason gets both
Tom Downey
to go.
for St. Thomas Aquinas.
Curry's gonna get picked up full court by Tank Young. Not much pressure there applied by Young. And here's Curry for 3. Tanner Curry for 3, and it's good.
Tanner Curry for 3.
Tanner Curry with an excellent series of events here. He has 13 on the night, and there will be a foul called. That one was on Tanner Curry.
That's his 2nd. Tank Young shoots 2.
Here's Young. Young's first free throw is good. Let's see if Young can get both of his free throws to go. No, he can't. Here's Curry. Over to Murrow. Murrow for 3. No good. Rebound Mason. Full court press here by the Timberwolves, unsuccessful. Nation inside, dishes it over to Phillip Bell, who scores his 15th point of the night. And the Saints get it back. And I guess there will be a foul here. That'll be the Fever's third foul of the game.
Andrew Rydell shoots 2.
Riedel's shot is good. His second shot, no good. Under a minute now left to play. Timberwolves trail by 14. Murrow in the corner. Austin Murrow for 3, no good. Rebound by the Fever, though. Curry for 3, no good. Too strong. Rebound by Zimmerman. Zimmerman's shot just gets blocked in the corner by Keyshawn Mason. And Will Gavin is checking in now for the Saints. Reichman over to Curry. He's guarded by Young. Stops. Murrow, layup is good.
Austin Murrow.
Murrow has 5 tonight. Young over to Gavin. And 15 seconds, and the Saints will just hold this one until the end of the game. And that will be the end of it here at Blue Valley Southwest High School. Well, it's been a good one. The Saints win 59-47. Thank you all for joining us. I'm Riley Underwood, and thank you to our cameraman, Anna Strickland, and on the technical side of things, thank you to Katie Pittman and Jacob Vaccaro. We'll see you next time. If you want to stay updated on what Blue Valley Southwest Broadcast is doing, just make sure to subscribe, ring that bell to get notifications for those future events, and we'll see you next time. I'm Riley Underwood. Thank you, and good night.